Hey YouTube, Halo Guy here. The June Inside Infinite blog post has been released, and with it we get a ton of new details, all of which will be covered within this video, so be sure to stick around throughout the entire thing to get all of the details. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you end up enjoying, and leave a comment down below of what you think about the new details. But without any further ado, let's jump straight into it. We start off with an interview with the live team design director Ryan Pardis and the lead progression designer Chris Blom. They were asked how the key pillars come into play when supporting a live game month to month, in which they said the pillars are the guiding light for the live team and that the pillars are healthy engagement, player focus, unambiguous value, listening, learning and experimenting. These pillars will help keep Halo Infinite's multiplayer standing upright. Ignoring or taking away the pillars could cause the game to fail and be unattractive to the community. The pillars are used as sort of a vetting process for every piece of content. Each piece of content coming into the game on day one and throughout the future seasons will need to be vetted against the pillars, and if something doesn't keep to the pillars, they will tweak it or scrap it entirely and go back to the drawing board. Personally, I love this idea where everything will be held to a high standard, and it's probably the whole reason why we aren't getting the rep packs again, since they wouldn't be supported by the player first focus pillar. Then they were asked to elaborate a bit more on the seasons and what role they would play within the game, to which they said that they are the core framework for the content coming to the game. Every 3 months a new season will start, which will come with loads of updates, gameplay content, new events, new systems, new customization, new progression, and just a ton of newness as a whole. They are focused on adding to the player experience every season, and they will be looking at what worked in previous seasons and what didn't work, and use that to build the next season better, which ties into the listening, learning and experimenting pillar for the game. Next, they were asked about the 3-month time frame and why they decided on the amount of time for a season. Ryan elaborated by saying that the 3 months would allow a good amount of time to experience all of the season's content without getting bored with the season or having the rug pulled out from under players. Essentially, it's a nice middle ground for the players. He went on to clarify that bug fixes and patches will come out as they are needed and are not exclusively with the season update, which is very reassuring news. Hopefully there won't be too many bugs anyway, but there's bound to be a couple, especially at launch. Chris then jumped in and clarified that it won't be necessary to play a ton of hours of the game every week to complete all of the season's content, and that grinding isn't one of their goals for unlocking content. They want the experience to hold more of a fun factor rather than a job where you need to sink 6 to 8 hours every day to complete everything on time. Next, they were asked about what events are and what kind of events will be in the game. And they said that the events for Season 1 will be a fun experience with rewards attached to them. Every week, the activities available to us will be mixed up, and certain weeks will have featured events that have new activities and specific reward tracks. More information on events will be coming closer to launch, but the samurai style armour we saw in the trailer is actually a reward from an event and not available in the battle pass, which is exciting, and I'll definitely be jumping into the events if that's the kind of content we'll be getting from it. Next, they were asked what kind of ways that players can unlock customization items, and that straight away player can start unlocking content from the free battle pass, the paid battle pass, challenges, skill rewards, event rewards, legacy rewards, using SR152 in Halo 5 as an example, the rewards from the campaign. There will also be Season 1 giveaways as well, where certain days and weeks have significance inside and outside of the game, and players will be able to log in on those days and weeks and claim a free reward. We then get some more elaboration from what Tom Friend said in the multiplayer overview about how the Battle Pass will work. It was stated that they don't want the Battle Pass to become a grind or a chore to get through, and instead they are looking for it to be more of a supplemental reward stream for the players to get content as they play the game naturally, so it doesn't feel like you're playing the game just to get through to the Battle Pass. Instead, they are going player first with the Battle Pass, where all the Battle Passes will be permanent, meaning that the Season 1 Battle Pass will always be available to be purchased, and we have the ability to go back and set it as the active Battle Pass and earn progression towards it. As well, the Battle Pass will include a free version where some of the items available to all players, whether or not we have actually purchased the pass, giving unambiguous value to the players. The team had to look at other titles with Battle Passes, and when you purchase a pass, there is only a limited time to actually complete the pass before it disappears forever, making players feel obligated to play the game instead of wanting to play the game out of enjoyment. This isn't player first and not what the team at Free4Free is wanting to emulate. Once we purchase a pass, it is ours to keep forever, with no strings or fine print attached. But that's all from the live team. But we then get a look at what the Waypoint team are trying to do with the site and the new mobile companion app. And for the app, they are focused on surfacing features that are nearest to gameplay. They want the app to cater to all types of Halo players. We'll be able to customize our Spartans, access progression, and view our gameplay statistics. Also want to reduce the overall friction and give us the flexibility to get to the content and features that we love the most. They are achieving this by transforming the app into more of a platform where MCC, Halo 5 and Halo Infinite will all be supported. It was also stated that legibility and accessibility was one of the biggest drivers behind the Halo Waypoint overhaul, wanting the community who have certain disabilities which hinder their reading capabilities to be able to log on to the Halo Waypoint app or our website and have an easier time with reading and traversing the website and the mobile app. They made sure to pay close attention to colour contrasts, textures, font sizes and font weights. They want to ensure that the text will be readable against all background scenarios for all types of people. There is some more information about the technicality of the new Waypoint and how they want it to connect with Infinite seamlessly, so I will link the actual blog post in the description down below for you to check out if you're interested in that kind of thing. But I feel as though I have covered everything that was important within this video. My goal was to create short videos on long blog posts and try and summarise it for those who don't want to spend 20 minutes reading a document or 30 minutes watching a video. Quick, concise and to the point is my goal here, so I hope I have achieved that with this video. But that's all I have for today. Like the video if you enjoyed, it helps the channel out a ton. Subscribe with notifications if you haven't already to stay up to date with all my latest videos as soon as they go live. I'll be covering all of the big and small Halo news and updates, so you'll want to keep up with the channel. I'd like to thank you all for watching till the end, I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time, and have a good one.